that the
6 years
fans
ago
want
for
Sting back in
56
TNA
minutes.
and want him to have the championship belt.
Look how bad I look.
How does that make any sense at all now?
Look
Now
at
that
the camera.
I believe
This is a
Kennedy
simple
the
little
champion,
TNA
Let me
rant
turn it down.
how is
that I have been waiting to
with the
do
damn
for
company anymore?
quite a while. You know, I watched a lot of
This
these
doesn't
TNA videos and
There we go.
WWE videos talking about how this and that and how bad
Look at
WWE
that.
is and how bad and TNA is. Well, here's my little point of view on how bad and shitty TNA is.
Look at this.
For example, you know, starting all the way back to WrestleMania
Look at the
27,
hair.
all the
Oh my
fans, big hype was Undertaker. You know, who is he gonna fight for his big match and keep that win streak alive?
17
You know,
likes
a lot
and
of the
1
rumors
dislike,
were
yeah.
we wanted to see Sting and have him fight Sting for the first time ever, and maybe possibly have Sting go into the Hall of Fame.
Oh shit.
So dumbass
You should
Dixie
do your hair
Carter
like that. You become Daniel Bryan all
somehow
over again.
thinks that the
Oh,
fans
that's
want
the guy
Sting
named
back in
Josh.
TNA
That's
and
the
want
guy
him
we
to
used to
have
do
the
him with.
championship belt. How does that make any sense at all now?
Yeah, I was in my
now
20s
that
still, late 20s.
I believe Kennedy is the champion, and now how is Sting relevant at all to TNA? He's just gonna sit there and eat up promo time with Hogan to have another match with Hogan at Bound for Glory. Yippee! Of course, we want to see old ass, crippled ass Hogan and another match to where he could possibly die in. Give it up, Hogan. Just go away. Same with you, Bischoff. You're just the same. You're ruining this company
He just stopped
like
doing
how
the
you
shows.
ruined WCW.
He was too busy.
You know, how can a company
He wasn't
5-6 years
dependable.
ago start off so wonderfully great and now be in the shithole? You know, you have a wrestler in Jesse Neal coming on Twitter and saying that he has to apply for food stamps. But yeah, you can.
Yeah, he was like
a
West Coast
couple
too, so
months
it's even
ago, you
harder
can
to do
hire
videos with him.
or have Jay Wow appear on a TNA Impact and give her however much money she asks for. But you can't give one of your own wrestlers a decent amount paycheck. You know, give me a break. You know, you constantly copy WWE storylines. You know, you hear about Snooki coming in for a guest
Still
host
fan, it's
and
kind of
then,
annoying.
a match at
Yeah,
WrestleMania.
I know that little
So then you
string.
bring in
Yeah, just keep going
Robbie
around and
E
around.
and his little mistress.
Look at Red Sox
wannabe
fans not
Jersey
even in
Shore
here
girl.
anymore. He
Can't
left.
even remember her name. And
Are you talking
you know, you have them
yourself or
going
to anyone
for a
else?
couple
I
of
must
months,
have
and now
thought I
where
got
are they at?
1,000
You know, their
views.
gimmick's gone.
I thought
their
I
gimmick's
did.
away. You don't see
Half
them
1,000.
anymore. You know, you don't really give what the fans ask for. You know, they have one damn good impact. One good impact, and everybody's on their nuts. You know, how constantly does TNA have to disappoint everybody to show you that they're shitty? You know, go watch ROH. You know, if you're not a WWE fan, go watch ROH. They're 100 times better than TNA.
Oh, things have
You
changed
know,
since then.
they average a better crowd than TNA.
Welcome
You know,
to the Tony
I heard
Watch
that
Along
TNA,
Party.
at
We
a
just watched
recent
those
house
YouTube
show,
video clips.
got 1,500 people. 1,500 people at a TNA live event. That is awful. That is horrendous. I'm sure in the worst day when ROH was starting, they never ever had 1,500 people at an event. Come on now. You know, you have a main event to where you have a guy go out there for 90 seconds who's high off of his mind. Jeff Hardy. You know,
Oh,
you
shit.
have him high off crack or whatever the hell he's on, and you have him towing with the crowd. Oh, I'm going to throw you my shirt. I'm going to throw you my shirt. Oh, no, I'm going to throw it on the ground like a cool guy. You know, give me a fucking break. You know, Sting should have left the company after that. You know, they brought him in to win the belt, and then he gets that. Not even a fucking 5-10 minute pay-per-view match. You know, TNA, they just shitted on you. They shitted on you again. You know, everybody paid to go see Jeff Hardy in that pay-per-view. They paid to watch that match, and they got shitted on. A slap in the face, like always. You know, trying to think of other blunders they did. Like this recent...
This is off of the Victory
pay-per-view.
Road?
You know, they had the Bischoff acting like the ref and tricking Sting to thinking he won the match, but then Anderson wins. But hold on a second. Isn't Bischoff rivaling now with Anderson? How the fuck does that make sense?
You remember doing
Please
the
tell me how
video?
that makes sense. You know, that just doesn't make any goddamn sense at all. None whatsoever. Now they're having a Destination X pay-per-view, aka Hardcore Justice of last year. As you can see, now they're bringing all the young high flyers in for this pay-per-view. Austin Aries, Kid Cash, Jerry Lynn, and all these other guys. But where will they be after that pay-per-view? You won't see them. This is just like Hardcore Justice of last year when they had all their ex-ECW members come back for one special night. And this is exactly the same gimmick fucking pay-per-view that Hardcore Justice was. You know, you had Mick Foley, the network, make this goddamn pay-per-view, and Mick Foley's not even with the damn company anymore. It just doesn't make any sense. TNA does not make any sense whatsoever. You know, y'all guys are always saying, you know, TNA can be this and TNA can be that, but what are they? They haven't shown nothing but dumb bookings and gimmick matches and just god awfulness. You know, WWE, you know, I do love WWE, but they do have their flaws as well. Tons of flaws. You know, with the John Cena carrying the belt every goddamn year and having stupid gimmick matches as well, and having these stupid 3-hour Raw TV shows when they're not needed. Of course they have their flaws. You know, they're PG, they're mostly for the kids now. You know, CM Punk is leaving. You know, WWE is going to be hurting soon. But at least they know what the hell they're doing. Or at least they act like they know what the hell they're doing. You know, they have, in the last pay-per-view, Christian losing the match to Randy Orton, and the ref messed up and didn't see the laying underneath the ropes. You know, yeah, it was a fuck-up. But it's keeping the storyline together, saying that he got screwed again. TNA, they don't think of that kind of shit. They have stupid screw-overs, and in your one ring, okay. You know, back to Destination X pay-per-view, the goddamn X Division champion is a bitch who weighs over, what, 300 pounds? How does that make any goddamn sense? How does that make any sense whatsoever?
I'm getting heated
None.
over there.
You know, like I said, Mick Foley was the guy who made the pay-per-view, and now he's no longer with the company. So now Bischoff, the guy who supposedly hates the X Division, is making this pay-per-view. TNA. You just shit on your customers. You shit on your fans. You just don't know what the fuck you're doing. You don't. You know, you have wrestlers lying on their Twitter saying that, oh, I'm getting time off with the activities and yada 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 I have to do, and now we find out he was suspended, Matt Hardy. No one's dumb, and there's spoilers, there's wrestling sites. No one's dumb, Matt Hardy. You can't lie to everybody. They're gonna find out. You know.
I love you, Matt Hardy.
Sure, TNA fucked up. They should have brought Paul Heyman in. Maybe not Paul Heyman, but maybe a guy who's smarter than who they have now, to make better matches and better booking. You know, granted, I do like some of the wrestlers there in TNA. I enjoy watching AJ Styles. I absolutely love watching Kurt Angle. You know, Matt Morgan has an upside.
Matt Morgan?
You know, that's about it. That's pretty much all I can name from TNA. I'm not really a big fan nor watch it. I do every now and then, and do read the spoilers, so I do kind of keep in touch of what's going on. But it's like, come on. And now you have Bully Ray with his fake Bronx accent. 2 years ago, he was a Dudley from Dudleyville with talking regular voice, and now he's a mobster who will kill you. This is just stupid. It's retarded. With the WWE, what I would make different and how I'd make it better. Simple. You take the belt off Cena. You can keep the belt on Orton. Who cares? You know, SmackDown's all about Orton now. So you can keep the belt on Orton. You know, or give it to Christian.
AJ Styles and Matt
those two
Morgan.
guys
That's
can
all you
carry
like there?
SmackDown by themselves.
That's
You know,
nice.
even have Daniel
AJ
Bryan in
and
the mix.
Morgan.
That guy needs to get a push, and needs to get a push now. You know, he's been in the company long enough. He's paid his dues. He's a great wrestler. It's time to give him a shot. You know, on Raw, you know, you got Del Rio, you got The Miz, you got up-and-coming
Del
Alex
Rio.
Riley.
Oh, I'm
You know, you
becoming
got,
Alex Riley.
You know, can't even think of the rest. You know, there's tons you can give a shot at. You know, even Evan
shit.
Bourne. You know, he needs to work on his mic skills. Give me that, but
Evan Bourne.
he's a good wrestler. He can carry a good match with anyone out there. You know, give anyone a shot. Other than John Cena all the damn time. You know, I know he makes y'all good money. He's great with the kids, and I'm sure he gets y'all a lot of merchandise sales. But enough is enough. You shoved him down our throats. Enough. You know, he's been the champion every year. I don't think he's gone a year without being the champ. You know, he's supposed to fight The Rock at WrestleMania. We don't need him to have the belt. Unless y'all have some kind of crazy thing going to happen. But you don't need to have him with the belt. You know, also, if I was WWE, I would sign The Rock for maybe like a 4-month period. Say, hey, Rock, come back for WrestleMania and stay to the end of SummerSlam. You can have SummerSlam, how it's always a yearly event in Los Angeles, so it wouldn't be too much for The Rock to do. He'd be still at home. And easy ratings, easy money right there, WWE. Easy ratings, easy money. So,
Look at that, trying to make that.
like I said, this is my first video. TNA rant, you can say.
Look, see, first video.
So depending on the responses and all this comments I get from this video will be if I make any more, or if y'all like the video, if I make any more. I just had to get this TNA stuff off my chest. You know, I constantly hear on Twitter and all this stuff about how bad TNA is and how good TNA is and how bad WWE is and how good WWE is. So
it was
I
at the
had to
webcam
get my
on my
2 cents
laptop.
out there.
No, not a phone.
And I appreciate you watching
A
this
city
video.
laptop.
And I hope to get some good comments, maybe some
Yes,
likes,
you know how to
even
book the
dislikes. I don't
territories
give a
now.
fuck. I just want to hear some
Book
feedback
The
on
Rock,
what
4
y'all guys
months.
think
There you go.
TNA
There's
and
the title.
WWE
It won't be
is.
that hard. You got that.
And
Good
it'd be
payday.
great to hear from y'all. Thank you.
Yeah, he sucked. The Rock isn't staying for more. He should have. It would have worked out. God damn it. There you go. There you go.
They couldn't afford The Rock, probably.
Look at that.
All right.
There's more.
Well, back then they probably could have. But I think at this time, The Rock fucking hated us.
How do I screw up here? Won't let me. Why won't it let me interact? Won't let me move down. You sure didn't? You sure you didn't tape this on your flip? No, it wasn't a flip phone. It was I don't remember what it was from. Here's the one, just in case you guys don't believe me, like a guy like named Red Sox fan. Like you can hear this one. This is when I had to stop doing them. Like here. See, like I'll play it.
Computer's down right now, guys, so I will be back shortly with Raw reviews coming soon.
There you go. Oh man, I had to edit it and shit. God damn. I was Jeez. I must have had some type of programming back then. Let's see. Yeah, that's only the really good one. But yeah. There you go. I played it for you guys. Open your own company already. There's videos from 6 years ago. I'm told you, Tim. I'm looking at the videos.
January.
You didn't wear a hat back then. Yeah, I didn't at all. Nope.
It's funny you were buying into that CM Punk leaving. CM Punk's gone.
I think I even did a thank you CM Punk YouTube video. I did. I have special thanks and TNA challenge. What is this one about? Let's see what this is about.
Oh boy.
Let's see what this. It's only 2 minutes long.
Hey guys, I just want to say thank you for all the comments and the views that I've got off my first video. Since the good outcome of that, I will start doing more videos. They may not be all TNA or / WWE rants, but they will be about wrestling. I'm gonna start doing WWE pay-per-view reviews and previews,
Ooh.
and possibly TNA reviews and previews. Not really a big fan of TNA, but I do keep in
I was
touch with
honest.
the company, so I do know what's going on. So I'm not one of those big WWE marks where everything I see is
Red Sox
WWE
fan.
positive and TNA negative. I know WWE has more negatives than they do positives, but right now WWE is kicking the shit out of TNA, and I'm just trying to get TNA to step their damn game up,
Ooh,
because
there you go.
obviously they don't know what the fuck they're doing. So it's up to us. It's up to the fans to get the message across on what the fuck they should do, because they have no clue what they're doing. That's about it. I also want to see what your thoughts are. What does the TNA fans think TNA should do? Not the WWE fans, not the TNA / WWE fans. I want to know what the true hardcore TNA fans think they should do, because I know they don't think this product is good, and there's no way in hell that they like it. There's no way. You know, they have too much stupid stuff going on at one time, too much shit going on at an Impact at one time. It's hard to keep up with. So I want the TNA folks to tell me what they should do. You know, do they have the title on the right person, or does it need to be on this person? Do they have the right people in the company, or they need to fire this person in the company? Do they need to hire someone in the company, or vice
These are
versa?
some
Anything.
hard-hitting questions.
I would really appreciate anything, any comments, any feedback.
I'm not.
Even if you
I
hate
told you,
TNA,
I didn't remember what they were.
if you hate TNA, what would make you watch TNA? I hate's a strong word, but I strongly dislike TNA.
There you go.
And there's a bunch of stuff that they could do right in that company, and I'll probably come out with a video on how they can do that maybe later on this week. But I just wanted to get a message out there to thank everybody who watched my video and who subscribed. That was pretty cool, because I started off yesterday with my first video with no subscribers, and ended the day with 12. So I thought that was pretty cool.
12.
And I just appreciate everything. And rate,
Expectations
comment,
were very
subscribe,
low back
like, dislike. I don't give a fuck. Zack Ryder, bitch. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, Zack Ryder, bitch. Oh my god. What's the RT? I don't remember. Real talk? Rest. I don't. I can only think of. Oh yeah, I was wearing. Yeah, now John Cena follows me. Yeah, Dave, are you even there anymore?
Yeah, I think it was Real Talk Wrestling or something like that. I think that some of that might have been before we started talking.
Yeah, a lot of these were. We didn't start talking until me doing it about a year in.
So when did the Giants
Maybe
beat
2
the
years.
Tigers?
2 years. In.
2012.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah, I started. Yeah, about 2 years in. I did NBA draft review one. I did a WWE. You want to hear a WWE Raw rant? Y'all want to hear that one? That should be on the soundboard. There you go. That's one. Y'all want to hear it one more time? I already backed out of it. Damn it.
And you were really big into Evan Bourne too. Push me some Evan Bourne.
Let's see. Ranting and thanking is another one I did. I did a lot of reviews. Holy shit! Up until my son got sick. Let's see here. WWE Raw rant. Let's see what this one's about. This should be good.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm gonna make this Raw
Was it
review
RT
short and
Wrestling or
sweet
RT
because
Wrestling
Raw
Show?
again was an eventful Raw. It was just okay, back-to-back Raws where
Wow, you had
it seems
180
like
something subscribers.
WWE creative is just taking the day off. We saw rematches again. We saw Cesaro versus Ryback for the 7th time in a row. Wade Barrett and Randy Orton for the
Ryback.
10,000th time in a row.
Oh,
You
hold
know,
on.
Mark Henry.
Y'all probably want to see the video. Hold on. Do you want me to play another one? Do you want me to play? It's probably because of the microphone. That's why it sounds a little shitty. If you guys want me to play another one, I'll play one more. It's the end of the night. Wasn't expecting to do this shit. Like, here it is right here.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Wrestling
I'm gonna
Talk
make this Raw
Wednesdays,
review
some of
short and
those.
sweet because Raw again was an eventful Raw. It was just okay, you know, back-to-back Raws where it seems like WWE Creative is just taking the day off. You know, we saw rematches again. We saw Cesaro versus Ryback for the 7th time in a row. Wade Barrett and Randy Orton for the 10,000th time in a row. You know, Mark Henry came back. That was a plus. We got to see Jack Swagger on Raw. That was a plus. We had like 3 or 4 matches in a row were this complete squash matches. Del Rio beating Rhodes, Ryback beating Cesaro. What other one was there?
Oh, get out of here.
Goodness gracious. Jack Swagger versus Santino. The Randy Orton and Wade Barrett match was a squash match to me, it seemed like. They advertised the shit out of the WWE app, which kind of got old after a while. They even had a tutorial of how to download the app and how to use it and how to vote. I mean, seriously, WWE, are we that retarded? And then, you know, later on in the night, they tell us that the WWE app is crashed because it got so much, you know, so much votes and so much people going onto the app that it shut down and that it wasn't working anymore. That they had to take us. That they said to go to WWE.com to vote. I mean, it was all a clusterfuck. And then, you know, the only bright side of Raw.
What is the bright side?
Was Mark Henry showing back up, taking out Mysterio, Sin Cara, and Daniel Bryan, and the Punk versus Jericho match.
Oh, Punk versus Jericho.
That was it. You know, Cena came out at the end of the night and challenged the Shield to a match at Elimination Chamber, which is officially going to go down.
I see what you were at.
Ryback versus the Shield. You know, and the Shield gets taken over. They get beat up. You know, after they've looked strong for the last couple of months. You know, I don't know what they're trying. I guess they're just taking this month off, and then maybe after Elimination Chamber they'll start getting going again. But I do not feel like we're on the road to WrestleMania at all with these Raws and these matches, man. We haven't seen a new match since last week when we saw Barrett versus Bo Dallas. That was the last time we've seen someone new come up. You know, it seems like we always see rematches on Raw. Daniel Bryan and Rey Mysterio, yeah, that was nice. That was a treat. But we won't probably see that match for a while.
Trust me, I know, brother.
And we'll probably see Cesaro and Ryback go at it again on SmackDown. It just seems like they never want to give any other wrestlers in the locker room a chance to wrestle. You know, you can only show us Wade Barrett versus Randy Orton so many times to where we already know what the hell's gonna happen. We already know what moveset and moves that they're gonna do during the match because they've wrestled so many damn times together.
Oh, there we go.
It's just getting irritating. It would be nice to see Wade Barrett go up against, you know, anybody. Santino, Jack Swagger. I don't care if they're both heels. Go someone different against each other. Kofi Kingston, he wasn't even on the show. He could have faced Wade Barrett. He could have faced Cesaro. Sure, rematches, yeah. But when's the last time those two guys wrestled each other? It's been a couple of weeks. So people may not even remember that they wrestled each other. That's what I don't understand. You know, you have Del Rio go up against Cody Rhodes, and it's a squash match. Cody Rhodes doesn't lose like that. He was and one of the number one contenders for the tag titles. Sure, the tag belts don't mean shit. Sure, you could say that. But he's not a jobber to lose like that. That's when you could throw out a 3MB member. That's what they're for. 3MB are the jobbers. Zack Ryder, a jobber. Santino, a jobber. Those are the type of guys you throw out against those type of people. You know, I don't expect to see Ryback beat Cesaro in 2 minutes. He's your U.S. champion. Make him look legit. Make him last 10 to 15 minutes of Ryback. Not 2 minutes. I mean, give me a fucking break with this shit. Wade Barrett versus Randy Orton. These guys have wrestled so many damn times together, I don't even want to watch the match. And those are one of the two best wrestlers you got in the WWE. Why not have Randy Orton face someone else? Big E Langston. You know, why not have him go up against him? Why not have Randy Orton go up against anybody that you might throw into an elimination chamber with him? You know, you got probably over 20 wrestlers in the back that you can use, but you just choose not to. Why? Is it because you don't trust them? I just don't understand. There's so many other guys on the roster that they can use, but they throw out the same damn rematches every day or every week. You know, I can only imagine the rematches we're gonna get on SmackDown, and then the matches that were on SmackDown, we'll probably see them on Raw, because they think people don't watch SmackDown. It's just irritating and frustrating. You know, I enjoyed most of the time. I enjoy what the WWE product gives me, but the last couple of weeks after Royal Rumble, especially, it's been shit. You know, even the Go Home Raw to Royal Rumble was shit. The best part of Raw so far has been CM Punk.
Yep, no doubt.
And that's not just me being a big old kiss ass to him because I'm a fan. It's the truth. The things he's saying and the promos he's saying and the matches he's having. The match against Jericho this past week on Raw was awesome. It was great. It might have been even better than the match at WrestleMania. But we'll probably not see that match next week or a week after that. You know, Punk may not even wrestle next week on Raw. As long, you know, we don't know. He didn't wrestle last week. So I don't understand why now that Royal Rumble's over, The Rock, you know, he didn't even show up on Raw, and now it seems like it's John Cena's show once again. And have him in the night calling out the Shield. I mean, why not have that main event, Punk Jericho, in the night? That would have been an excellent ending.
What an rant.
But yeah, we had to have babyface John Cena go over to make the fans happy, and you know, and have them turn off the TV in a good mood because John Cena beat up the Shield. Give me a fucking break with that. You know, I'm kind of glad I'm not going to WrestleMania this year because it's full of WrestleMania rematches. I would not want to pay the money that people are paying to go see The Rock versus Cena 2. I'm sorry, I wouldn't. The only match that so far it sounds like I would even pay to see is Undertaker and Punk, and they've wrestled before. I mean, and it's going to be Triple H versus Brock. Yay, they've wrestled 4 or 5 months ago. Can't wait. And that match sucked. It's not even a Raw review. This is more like a fucking rant. And I just had to say it. So before I get cut off by YouTube, you guys have a good one. Please comment down below what you thought of Raw or what you hated about Raw. I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of hate comments about Raw. And other than that, you guys have a good one. Raw review up next week.
There you go. I would do these in the middle of the afternoon when I'd get home from work. I'd come home from work, and my wife was at work. My son was at daycare at the time. He was a little tyke at the time. And I would just go off. Yeah, because YouTube would, I don't know if it was what I was using or if something was glitched with my computer at the time. But if I went longer than 10 minutes, it would cut me off. So I had to make videos. If you look at my YouTube videos, a lot of them were less than 10 minutes until I figured out what the issue was. A lot of, let's see, scroll down. Some of them are long, but those are Google Hangouts. But a lot of them weren't longer than 20 minutes long because the computer started messing up. So I would have to hurry up and go through a lot of stuff. There's another WWE rant, but I'll save it for another time. No, it was not on my flip phone. It was on a mini laptop or a real small laptop that I got on Black Friday for I think $200, and that's what made me start doing it because I had a webcam. I'm using the webcam from the laptop. Are you still there, Dave? I think we lost Dave. Yeah, I think Dave's gone. Or unless I.
Nope.
Oh, there's Dave. So, don't link this to John Cena. That's when you didn't know he left after Rumble. You didn't read the dirt sheets back then. No, I didn't read the dirt sheets back then. Not as much as I do now. Yeah, I was a straight shooter back then. I did not hold back. I mean, I still don't sometimes. I just don't get in a crazy rant like that. Maybe I should more. Maybe that I'll be more entertaining for you guys. But yeah, that's what I would do. I would just I'd get home. I would never do Raw reviews after Raw. Obviously, I would do them the next day, and I was getting quite the views. Like if you look on, I was getting some of them had 300 views. Some of them only had like 100 views. So it was Motorola Razr. Get the hell out of here. But people were subscribing and following and enjoying it. And that's when Dave and I started picking up on it. And we did it for a while. We had another guy join in as well, but he just wasn't very... he was not very dependable. So it just became Dave and I. Justin would come in as well. But yeah, Dave and I have done this for quite some time. And it's been a roller coaster. Been a very, very big roller coaster ride for us because we had to stop unexpectedly when my son got sick, and then when he got better, we started doing these shows just for fun. We just did it for fun. We got one that was our biggest, right, Dave, on YouTube was when the Rock showed up and he rock bottomed Rusev. And
yeah, had that because of the picture we had in there.
Yeah,
we had a picture of The Rock, and everyone clicked it thinking it was a video.
Probably the video, yeah. And they saw us talking about it. Yeah, we had like in the first 10 minutes, we had over 1,000 views. It was wild. It's not on the one that we have now. But I'll show you guys some more of these if you're that interested. It seems like you guys enjoyed them. So I have another rant I can play next week if we do an Impact watch party, which I don't know if we will or not. We'll see. But yeah, we can see some of these Raw reviews because we haven't back then. But yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoyed them. I was kind of scared to play them because I thought you guys were gonna give me major shit. Yeah, but that's what I used to do back in the day. I'd come home, do the videos, and upload them on YouTube. Don't do it so much now. But thanks to Marion Watson, he hooks us up and puts up clips of the show. Too bad y'all didn't clip the Zack Ryder bitch. That would have been great. So we'll be back again tomorrow night, everybody. It was a fun show tonight. Very, very entertaining and very, very much fun times tonight. Dave, is there anything you would like to say before we pop off for the end of the night, sir?
No, thanks for joining us, and I guess we're just done. I was watching an old one, but yeah, it's always funny.
Yeah, we've had some good times on here, and we do appreciate everybody who's joined us and became a fan. You can look up on the YouTube, right? It's on YouTube. There's a lot of them. If you guys are getting bored, you want to watch them. We're giving you shit just lovingly. Will I be watching backstage? Probably. Yeah, it starts in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Yeah, I usually DVR it and watch it the next day, but I don't think I'm going to be going to sleep anytime soon, so I'll probably watch it. I might clip it later. Yes, please do, Marion. That would be a great donation sound. RT Wrestling Show, y'all on YouTube. Yes, that's the one. Yeah. That's exactly how you spelled it. Is how it is on YouTube. But yeah, if you clip it, please send it my way so I can add it as a donation sound. But yeah, it was a fun show tonight. You guys are awesome. And we'll be back again tomorrow night, everybody, after AEW. The Miz is on it. I wonder if Morrison will be there too. I think Morrison's there too, right, Dave?
I have no clue.
RT Wrestling Show. Is that how it is? Let me show you guys one more time. There it is. RT Wrestling Space Show.
I was looking at some of our wrestling freaks, and we got some good views from Raw too. Joe and Kevin Owens on NXT Unstoppable review, 900 views. Owens takes out John Cena on Raw.
Man, that was
when
a
he
long time ago.
2015, 900 views.
Yeah, I wonder what made us switch to Periscope. I'm not really really sure. Oh, also, guys, what I'm gonna do too when I go to Raw Monday night, the night after Royal Rumble, I'm gonna try to do some RRL streaming from Twitch. Obviously, I won't be able to show you the show, but I will definitely show you maybe the inside of the arena and stuff like that leading up to the show because I don't want to get kicked off of Twitch.
1.3.
Or I might even do it on Periscope. I probably will do it more on Periscope. I think that'll probably be the smarter thing to do. Probably do it on our Periscope account on the Getdatables Twitter account. So if you guys are interested in that, I think that's going to end it, guys. It was a fun night. Glad you enjoyed my little rant there. We'll be back again with you guys on tomorrow night doing good old AEW recap show. Please, if you haven't already, please hit that follow button. We'd really appreciate that. We're 2 followers away from hitting 300 followers. Hopefully, maybe we'll hit that by Royal Rumble. That would be fantastic. Thank you, everybody, again, for being patient with your giveaway. I'm going to start getting you guys out your giveaways by next week. So I do appreciate everyone being patient, Peebs and Peck and Rod, you in particular. Let's do a quick little shout out. We got Truth and Loyalty, Marion Watson, Alice. We got Alex, Bade Zero, Best Ted, Deciders, Bill, Mr. Jake and Howard, Jimbo, Mega, Mr. AEW, Peck and Rob, Peeves, Richie Vargas, Scum Shop, Snack, Steven, The Sea Showdown, The Hilly, excuse me. Thank you guys for joining us. Is that when you let your beard grow out?
Hey Tony, you want to get an update on our little Rock confronts Rusev from 2014?
Yeah.
9.7K.
Wow! Damn! Look at that. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. We used to kill it on YouTube. What the fuck? Why did we stop? We used to kill it on YouTube, man.
Yeah, we were doing on this channel. We were doing like hundreds of views.
Yeah,
like each video would. I don't even know what our lowest video was. Probably like 70.
That's wild. That's crazy. Thank you, Richie Vargas, man, for all those donations tonight with the bits. Really appreciate that, man. Thank you so very much. Back again tomorrow night, everybody. AEW Dynamite. So right after Dynamite is over, pop over here. We're going to go live right after the show is over. Right when it clicks off, we'll be clicking on. So thank you, everybody, for joining us again. Appreciate you guys as always. The entertainment was awesome. Don't forget to join our Discord, everyone. And it was awesome tonight, man. You guys are awesome. Fun Tuesday night. See you guys tomorrow. And y'all be safe out there. All right? Peace out, everyone.